Investing Secrets with Kevin Attride, empowering you to succeed financially.
Today we're answering your questions, and I have a good friend, Nate Scott of Living Wealth, here to answer based on his experience. Nate, tell us, why is infinite banking not a scam?
It is true that anything that's new or maybe sounds too good to be true, we automatically pull the scam up. But one thing I've learned from my time in the financial world is that there's a lot of people doing things with money that I did not know existed that is way better than what I'm doing. In fact, the more time you spend with wealthy people, Kevin, the more, as I'm sure you did, you're opened up to a whole new world of financial strategies and opportunities that we just weren't even aware of. And so I believe infinite banking should fit that that type of group. It's certainly not a scam, but it can feel that way to some people or seem that way, mainly because we have that scam. We're looking on our radar for people to trick us. So why is it not a scam? It's because it's not an investment in and of itself. It is simply a system. It's a strategy of how to work with money. And so a scam is typically something that is presented in one way but can't fulfill what it promised. That's what a scam is. So you feel scammed when somebody makes you a promise that, hey, my product or service will do this, and then it does not do that in any way. So with infinite banking, obviously it's not a scam because we're very upfront with this is what exactly it does. And it's actually the opposite of a scam, considering it's guaranteed contractually by the insurance company to accomplish exactly what we say it's going to do. So it's absolutely not a scam. Scams are when your expectations or what was promised don't actually get met. And with infinite banking, it's actually impossible, essentially, for that to happen. So we feel very confident in it. You mentioned why Dave Ramsey is one of those guys who thinks it's a scam. Well, everything but his own advice is a scam for Dave Ramsey. For those of you who know the talking head, he's the only man who has true knowledge of of the way the world works, and anything he doesn't recommend to you is a bad idea. But besides that, yeah, I mean, he tries to poke holes in something, but he just puts out his lack of understanding of exactly what we're doing. I would say one last thought on it too, Kevin, is that many people, when they're dealing with many people have been burned by salespeople before, and they can consider anything in the world of insurance as just a sales environment. And so you're always worried that you're going to get burned or pressured into something. And I think that's what Dave Ramsey is actually helping his people try to avoid, is how not to get pressured in some sort of sales environments. That's why he does seem to harp on insurance agents and different things of that nature, because he's always worried about people getting scammed, because people do get scammed quite often in different things. So I certainly can see where he's coming from, trying to help people, but I think he's way off base here. Obviously, it's not a scam due to the fact that it just simply works and has worked for 20 years in our own family. Exactly the way it was supposed to do, in fact, even better. And so that's what we're hoping to share with individuals.
Thank you, Nate. That's just so valuable, and I really appreciate your expertise and your guidance today.
There are more investing secrets that are quite powerful for you to build your wealth. If you'd like a VIP introduction to any one of our experts, click on the link below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single tip from any of our seasoned experts. Okay, watch the next video so you can capture our next secrets to investing. If you're ready, it's time for you to experience financial freedom.
The information contained in this episode are opinions not to be used as individual guidance. As always, consult your own financial team for your investment decisions.